What's going on, rockstars? Welcome back to the channel. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you all back here, and I sincerely hope you're all doing well. Right, if you're new here, I go by Samson X. And today, I'm feeling alpha, man. Yo, today's subject calls for it. So, you see the title. It's ways you can boost your testosterone. So without any more talking, really, let's chop this up, man. Right, so testosterone. Test, however you want to refer to it. It's the master hormone for us men. We need plenty of it, or at the very least a decent amount. And some of you men just gotta take a look around you and you see that that's lacking in most men. It's quite obvious, it goes without saying. So, anything you can do to boost your testosterone, do it, man. Do it, get it done now while the bar's set that low, you might as well. So, without any more talking, let's get it. Alright, number one, work out and lift weights, man. Any chance I get to tell you this, I'm going to tell you. So I've said it before, it pertains to lots of other things in different videos like I've mentioned, and it pertains here and now, and I'm telling you again now. Not only is it going to make you look super cool in everything, in and out of clothes, you're going to look swole, you look sexy in and out of clothes, it's also it makes your mind feel good. See, me after a workout, I know some of you, this is kindergarten to some of you. However, I'm just saying, you know, after a workout, and when I walk home from the gym, it's a euphoric feeling. You just get that nice after workout feeling. You just feel confident. You're just strutting home to take a shower. It's just such a good feeling. Not only is it going to make you look good, feel good, it's also good for your test as well. Obviously, it goes without saying. But really, why that happens is because when you train your muscles, when you contract, it's called D.O.M.S, delayed onset muscle soreness. That's what happens the day after. It's because the muscle has broken and it fuses back together again while you're sleeping. And that's called protein synthesis. That helps protein synthesis occur. So that is going to boost your test. Also alongside that, if you focus on your compound movements like bench press, military press, curls, especially your legs. Guys, let me tell you something interesting. Because I train legs, my leg days are Wednesday, that's when I do my leg day. I can guarantee every Wednesday my testosterone is at its peak. Because I shit you not, my voice is as deep as possible on a Wednesday. I get the most choosing signals on a Wednesday. Honestly, man, it's crazy because I squat heavy as well. And I wear my little fucking sexy boy shorts and that, man. I'll tell you, the amount of looks I get off women on a Wednesday is crazy. So if you're missing out on legs, do it, man. And wear your little sexy boy shorts and watch how much choosing signals you get. Now, but for real though, all jokes aside, why your testosterone is at its peak when you train legs, because the legs is probably the biggest muscle in your body that you train, because when you put pressure on that, it's automatic. You could just feel the test bubbling up inside of you. So like I say, make sure you incorporate your chest, bench press, military press, all those compound movements. And alongside that, this is not exactly a necessity, but I like to do this. Make sure you're doing HIIT cardio, high interval intensity training, or sometimes what they call TABATA training. That's where basically you can do like a circuit of explosive cardio, and you don't have to prolong that. It doesn't have to be long-winded like what they call L.I.S.S cardio, low intensity steady state. I think that's what it stands for. So that's what you can make it about 10-20 minutes, like it's a boom quick circuit of maybe like 3 or 4 different exercises of just like fast intensity, which is what I'm doing right now, because again the gyms are still closed here in the UK. Guys, I'm having some of the best workouts of my life right now. Would you like to see what I do? Get down below and let me know if you like to see my workout routine, because to be honest with you, I do want to show that off, man. So like I say, if you can't make it to the gym, you got to improvise, adapt and overcome. Find your own workouts, do anything there just to get it in, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I say, working out, lifting weights, anything you can do or anything along those lines is definitely going to contribute to higher testosterone. Alright, number 2, get your diet right. Obviously, the things you've got to get in you is like the protein first and foremost. That's highly, highly important. Protein synthesis, like we was just discussing in point number 1, can't occur without protein. It goes without saying, really, if you sit down and think about it. I think you work it out like something, correct me if I'm wrong, but every kilogram that you weigh, you have to take a gram of protein. So say if you're 95 kilograms, then it's 95 grams of protein in a day for you. Or if you're 100, or if you're 85, then, you know, so on and so forth. You feel me? So try getting some carbs in you as well. It depends sometimes whether you're cutting or bulking, how much carbs you have in you. If you're cutting, you want to try and do like a low carb, low as possible, possibly non-low carb diets. Or obviously if you're bulking, you want to get those carbs in you. However, what the carbs are going to do is support the free testosterone in your body already. It's not exactly going to boost it per se. However, it's like I say, it's going to support that free testosterone in your body, which is a good thing, obviously. So if you have any carbs for breakfast, that's just going to give you long-term energy over the day as well. So that's where it can benefit you. And guys, make sure you're consuming your healthy fats as well, which is a brilliant contribution towards testosterone. Like your avocado, your walnuts, peanut butter, some dark chocolate is good for that. Or if you want to cook your food in olive oil, that's a good contribution. If you're gonna fry your food in anything, for God's sake, don't use sunflower oil, olive oil only. Also, like I said, for your protein, you want to make sure you're getting your meats in you. Get a little bit of chicken, depends, but get your red meats if you're a blood type O. Get some beef in you, a little bit of lamb ain't gonna hurt. Get that creatine, taurine, carnitine, carnosine, get it all in you. That's gonna support and gonna be a good contribution for boosting your testosterone. And also, don't forget your greens and your fiber. Like, you can eat things like broccoli, asparagus, spinach is my 3 favorite greens. Honestly guys, it ain't no lie. Why do you think Popeye eats spinach and gets his arms all fucking swollen, that man? It ain't no lie. It is a good contribution towards testosterone. If you're talking fruits, you can get things like blueberries in you, which is great antioxidants. Right, watermelon's good for immunity, and it's also good for hydrating you as well, because it's 90% water. Also cucumber as well, that's like 90% water. There's a lot of other beneficial foods out there. There's a long laundry list of good beneficial foods, which that's for a whole other video. If you want to see a diet video, get down below and let me know. So yeah man, take control of your diet and get your diet on lock. Alright, number 3, get some good sleep. I mean, like they say, you want to aim for at least 8 hours, or sometimes if you get 7, it's not going to be the end of the world. However, you might just wake up mid-REM cycle and you might not feel the freshest. But do try and aim for 8 hours. If you can get even more than 8 hours, if you got that time, then go for it. You know, the more the better. However, you don't want to be sleeping too much, because that's just going to be even worse. So find that balance, you know, at least 8 or 9 if you have the time. Like I say, aim for 8. Now, because when you sleep, that's when all the repairing in your body occurs. That's when, like I mentioned, the protein synthesis, that happens when you're asleep. All the vitamins and minerals start working around your body while you're sleeping. You actually burn calories when you sleep as well. I know, that's mad when I found that out a while back. So yeah, you burn calories while you sleep, and if you've had a good workout, you've eaten good, all those vitamins, those minerals, that protein is going to contribute towards higher testosterone. So get on that, man. Alright, number 4, make use of those vitamins, minerals and supplements. I say you want to look out for your vitamin D3, zinc and selenium. Those are your necessities. Get those in you, by the way. And like I say, those 3, not only are they good for contributing towards testosterone, it's also vitamin D3, zinc, selenium collectively is good for your vitality, it's good for your immune system, it's good for your hair, skin and nails, and a whole laundry list of other benefits. Also, make sure you're getting a good multivitamin in you before every main meal of the day. You know, just one multivitamin will do. And you can make use of omega-3 fish oils as well. That's good for you, which is going to lower your IGF-1, which means it'll just help abolish body fat. And in the process of lowering that fat, obviously it's going to boost your testosterone as well. So making use of those vitamins and minerals will contribute towards testosterone. And you can also look into different supplements. Like, there's also a lot of natural good testosterone boosting supplements. Like, just off the top of my head, I think you can get cordyceps, rhodiola, raw orchic extract, which I do want to try. I'm actually on the cordyceps right now, and I tell you, cordyceps will give you such an intense workout. Honestly, when you work out with cordyceps, it gives you such a focused feel. Like everything around you just disappears and it's like you versus you, do you know what I mean? It's crazy. So that's up to you, man. You could try it. I suggest trying some cordyceps, man. It's good stuff. But those I just named off aren't exactly necessities, but do make sure you get your vitamin D3, zinc and selenium, and a good multivitamin too. Alright, number 5, try intermittent fasting. Guys, man, honest to God, hand to God, intermittent fasting has gotten me the most shredded I've ever been. In fact, I think I should put on some size, man. I'm feeling kind of skinny, to be honest with you. However, I've been on a cut for a while, and while I was cutting, intermittent fasting has helped me tremendously. Honestly, what you want to do with intermittent fasting is try and push the boundary as far as you can. So from when you wake up to your first meal, try and increase that distance for as long as you can. Or you can try what's called O.M.A.D, 1 meal a day. Or if you're gonna do the O.M.A.D, make sure it's one big super vitamin, mineral, protein packed meal that you're gonna have. If you're gonna use the intermittent fasting thing where you just give it like an 8-hour window to consume food in, it's also beneficial because actually what intermittent fasting does is good at reducing your insulin spikes and contributing towards your HGH, which is obviously your human growth hormone. And more that human growth hormone you have, the more muscle mass you're going to put on. And the more muscle mass you put on, the more testosterone you're going to have. So it's a win-win. Get on that, man. Alright, number 6, try getting on semen retention. So nowadays in this current climate, honestly guys, you shouldn't be worried about women anyway. That's the last thing you should be worried about. On the other hand, people make jokes about being stuck in lockdown and saying, oh, I've rubbed my dick red raw and I'm bored and all that shit, man. But there's truth to it. That's what guys are doing. They're stuck inside all day and they're just fucking going at themselves, man. Think about it, guys. You're wasting your life form, man. You shouldn't be really wasting all that life form into a tissue, no less. Now is the time that you need to retain your life form and put it towards something productive. Otherwise, you're just going to waste away. Alright, so now let's get down to the science of it. If you spill your seed constantly, what you're doing there is, animalistically, you're making yourself more unattractive. So what you're doing is signifying to the opposite sex is that I've spilled my seed. Don't come near me. I'm not potent. There's no need for me to have a mate. Because your body is putting out to the world and it's making the world think, it's making the opposite sex think that you're already losing your seed. So you're not potent, don't come near me. That's basically what it says. Whereas on the other hand, if you retain that, it's going to animalistically make you more attractive. So when you retain that, obviously you lose a lot of testosterone in your seed. Your seed contains testosterone. So if you're going to retain it, the more you produce, the more free testosterone you're going to have in your body also. Like it's going to make your androgen receptors suck in more testosterone. And you'll have a lot more free testosterone in your body as well. And eventually, if you stick to it over time, it will give you more masculine features, and then it will signify to the opposite sex that I'm ready. I want to spill my seed. Like it's attractive, and it's basically it does what it says on the tin. So get on that. Right, number 7, try cutting out alcohol, especially beer. Now, if you already know what I'm about to say and why beer is detrimental to your health, then you can just cover your ears for the next 30-40 seconds, go, something else, talking bullshit again. However, if you don't know, beer is made up of 3 ingredients. It's barley, wheat, and hops. Guys, hops is highly estrogenic. It's going to bring your testosterone down and raise your estrogen simultaneously because there's a germ in the hops that mimics estrogen, and you don't want that. As men, we don't want that. We don't want that shit. So stay the fuck away from me, or at least consume beer without hops. If you can find beer without hops, at least consume that every once in a blue moon. Like I'm not gonna take a shot at you if you consume some hard liquor like some whiskey or some spice rum every once in a blue moon like myself. That's what I do. However, cut that beer shit out, man, especially if you're drinking it every day and you wonder why you have bitch tits and a beer belly. You know what to do. And finally, number 8, try power poses. And as a little fun fact, power poses have actually been scientifically proven to raise your testosterone. Not by heaps or anything, not by lots and lots, not as much as a workout would raise your testosterone, but by quite a substantial amount, more than you think. See, a power pose could be the way I'm talking to you now, the way I stand, feet shoulder width apart, good wide stance, or you could stand with your thumbs in your belt buckle, or the way you sit down, you could sit down like a boss man, you know, just sit like a boss. I'll throw a couple pictures up, give you an example of what I'm talking about. Yeah, like I say, man, when you sit or stand in a power pose, you will feel that test bubbling up inside you. And also it's going to signify to other people how confident you are. And when you look confident like that, people want to approach you. So that's another bonus to it. So make sure you get on those power poses, man. Take those into consideration the next time you're just going about your day. Alright guys, I'll give you one bonus tip since you sat through the whole video. Number 9. Subscribe to Samson X. There's actually been a study done by the University of Samson X. Yes, it's a real university. That watching at least 1 minute of a Samson X video is going to boost your testosterone by 50%. 50%, man, that's a lot of testosterone. You could just feel it thinking about it. I swear, it's mad. Nah, I'm just playing, man. But however, guys, we've reached the end of today's discussion. There's been 8 or 9 ways to boost your testosterone naturally. So guys, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get down in the comments as well. Give me any questions, suggestions for what you might want to see next, or just come by and say what's up, man. Start a little discussion. It'll be cool to hear from you. Also, don't forget to like, ding the notification bell, and do your testosterone a favour and subscribe to Samson X for that fire content. Now that's it for me for now, and until next time, hang loose.